Mel Pape, and we're going to do some yoga today. Remember to modify if you need to. We're going to start in child's pose. So we're going to sit the hips all the way back to the heels and reach the fingertips all the way forward. Your knees can either be open and your feet together, or your knees together and your feet together. And allow your hips to sink back as you exhale. Allowing your forehead to reach down to the mat. Inhaling and exhaling deeply through your nose. On your next inhale, press yourself up to your hands and your knees, bringing your knees together and the hands underneath your shoulders. And we're going to sway the hips side to side. So you're going to exhale as you drop to one side and inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side and inhale back to center. Keeping the shoulders back and down. Matching your breath to your movement. And then from here, we're going to shift the hips all the way to the right side again, and then sit the hips back to the heels. So we're going to shift the hips over to the right side. Continuing to breathe into your stretch, sinking a little deeper as you exhale. And inhale all the way back up. And exhale over to the left side. Again, shifting the hips over. Inhale back up to center again. And we're going to tuck the toes under, pressing back into downward facing dog. So the arms are shoulder width apart. Your feet are about hip width apart. Your upper arms are in line with your ears, gazing down towards the insides of the thighs. And gently begin to pedal the feet out, stretching all the way up the backs of the legs. Relax your head. And then lift the tailbone and sink the heels a little bit more. As you exhale, release back down onto your knees. And we're going to extend your right leg back behind you, flexing your foot. Working to keep the hips square to the ground. And inhale the left arm forward. Try to continue drawing your navel in, working to keep your hips square. And exhale, release it, and then we're going to take a big step up with your right foot, coming in between the hands, and shimmy the foot forward if you need to, so the heel is directly underneath your knee, and we're going to sink the hips down towards the mat as you exhale, rolling the shoulders back and down, keeping the spine long and continuing to sink into your stretch, sinking the hips a little bit more each time that you release your breath. on your next exhale, we're gonna sit the hip back to the heel or as far as comfortable for you. So it might be here, and that's okay. Or if you can comfortably drop the hip all the way back to the heel and fold forward over the right leg, that's okay too. Either way, try to continue pulling your toes back towards your shin. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. As you inhale, gently press yourself back up to that low lunge again, and we're going to leave your left hand down to the inside of the right foot and inhale the right arm up to the ceiling. Rolling the shoulder back, continue lengthening out through the crown of the head. As you exhale, release the arm all the way back down again. Tuck your toes under and press back into a plank, so straight line from the top of the head down to the heels. If you need to modify, you can drop down to your knees. On your next exhale, slowly lower down, squeezing the elbows into the sides. Uncurl the toes and inhale up into a light cobra. Hands are under the shoulders, elbows are into your sides. Gently lifting the chest, sinking your hips, your thighs, and the tops of the feet into the mat. And exhale, lower down, tucking the toes under and press back into downward facing dog. Again, arms are shoulder width, feet are about hip width. Relax your head. On your next exhale, release the hips back or the knees back down to the mat. And then extend your left leg straight back. Again, flexing the foot, working to keep the hips square to the ground. And then inhale the right arm forward. Exhale, release the arm down and then take a big step up with your left foot in between the hands, and again shimmy the foot forward if you need to so the heel is underneath the knee, sinking the hips. Continue breathing into your stretch. On your next exhale, sit the hip back to the heel or as far as comfortable. So again, you might be here and that's okay, or you might be able to come all the way down. One side might be different than the other and that's okay. Continue pulling your toes back. As you inhale, gently press back up again to that low lunge, leaving the right hand down, and inhale the left arm up, gazing up past the fingers if it's comfortable. Exhale, release the arm all the way down and slide your left knee back to your right. Once again, coming all the way back to child's pose. Try to sink a little bit deeper this time, walking the fingertips forward and lifting the elbows. Take one more slow, deep breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And on your next inhale, gently peel yourself all the way up, bringing the hands to heart center, and namaste. Thank you very much.